As was Maurice Rioli in the first half, because he was everywhere. This might be the best chase down tackle we've ever seen in the AFL, because as you mentioned live, you picked this up live, you said he's coming from nowhere here. He ran from about 30 metres close to goal.
He did. He came from the clouds, but there's nothing that you love more as a small forward when a player's running towards goal and thinking that they have either an open shot or a chase down, an opportunity to hit out a forward, and then you get that, or you do the full body smother like we saw here. That's his third effort in the chain. And then the ability to not blaze away from that position. Your adrenaline's pumping, you've had an elite smother, you know you're playing really good footy, but to just square that up and be really unselfish in that situation is something that impressed me the most out of all of those clips, because you have it. Your heart's racing, you're going, you think you're going to cover yourself in glory, and then you miss a guy that's open in the goal square. But well done to Maurice Rioli. He's had a stint in the VFL, worked on and getting his engine back up and running and playing through the midfield there, and it has paid off for him, because efforts like that really, really impress me. Yeah, you might see those VFL numbers in the bottom corner of your screen there. So Richmond, about 2 months ago, put him back into the VFL and said, you're going to play predominantly through the midfield throughout that stretch, and he had a really good month-long period in the VFL playing as a midfielder, and he's come back into this side and had a real impact over the last couple of weeks. So full credit to Maurice Rioli. Is this luck or is this goal of the year? Because Liam Ryan has certainly kicked a contender tonight. Have a look at this. Firstly, it's a great bit of skill, because that ball's still going through the goals and he barely got control of it before he snapped it through from the boundary line. Did get the lucky bounce though, but this was absolutely class. He got a bounce that we're probably liking to see at the Wacker, not at Optus Stadium. He's bowled the bouncer, but the ability, as you said, Riley, he hardly had control of the footy, so hardly takes it, gets it from hand to foot that quickly, slots it. I think it is a huge contender for goal of the year. Obviously gets a very kind bounce, but the skill execution in that is top shelf.
It was a rare highlight for West Coast on Saturday night.